Good in Fuels, the Hereford Texas Federal Credit Union, Mendez & Mullins Family Funeral Home, the Hereford Regional Medical Center, First Bank Southwest, and Texas Hedge Risk Management. Well, welcome to Borger on this Saturday afternoon for 4A volleyball action between the Lady Whitefaces and the Lady Bulldogs of Borger. Lane Formby with you this afternoon. Adam and Anastasia making the trip as well, so however you're tuned in to us, appreciate you joining us to cheer on the Whitefaces. Hereford 4-7 in district play. Borger sitting at 1-10, but the Lady Whitefaces need a win today. Dumas sitting in that fourth place spot all alone in the district. The top three playoff spots have been clinched, and the Lady Whitefaces really need a little help from maybe an imploding Demonettes team to punch their ticket to the postseason, but still got to win them all for that to even be in the question. So Lady Whitefaces needing a win today. They're on the road to Perryton Tuesday. Certainly will need a win again there. And then the final district match going to be against a really good Randall team on Saturday. We'll tell you that Randall was beaten by the Lady Eagles of Canyon last week. Tuesday night, I guess, and if my memory serves me right, they're playing West Plains today, so kind of some things still shaking up, maybe for a district championship between the Lady Eagles and the Lady Raiders of Randall at the moment. And that's just kind of how things are looking right now. So the Lady Whitefaces coming off a 3-set win over Pampa Tuesday night at home. Good win for the Lady Herd, a pretty commanding win over the Lady Harvesters, and we'll look to do that again today. JV falling to Borger today. Borger's JV team playing pretty good volleyball. They beat us in 2 sets, so we'll look to split the series here on this Saturday afternoon. And again, want to thank you for joining us today. Okay crowd from the Lady Whiteface faithful here so far. Pretty good crowd on Borger's side as well. Herd falling to Randall last night in a tough district matchup, 24-0. The Raiders getting the win. That was only a 3-point second half. I feel like we really played pretty well in that second half last night. And anyway, Whitefaces moving to 1-1 in the district. They are on the road to Dumas on Friday of this upcoming week. Pampa losing Thursday night and Canyon losing last night, we heard. That was a pretty close one against the Dumas Demons. So kind of your updates around our 2 districts, 2 4A for the football guys, 4 4A for us here in volleyball. And not that long from now, we'll be bringing you some basketball action too here on KPAN. But it's volleyball today, the Lady Whitefaces and the Lady Bulldogs of Borger. We're still a few minutes away. Teams are serving back and forth to each other. We'll send it back for timeout and be back with your starting lineups here on KPAN in 2 minutes.
Market for a new Chevy or GMC for personal needs or a fleet replacement. See what 5-star sales and service means at Stevens 5-Star in Hereford. Work trucks, family SUVs, and daily drivers. For your next Chevy or GMC, visit Stevens 5-Star in Hereford or online at stevens5star.com.
You get 5-star treatment every day. Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center.
Ready to supercharge your internet? Upgrade to blazing fast 1 gig speeds today with WTRT and WT Services, your hometown provider you know and trust. Sign up now and enjoy 1 month free. That's right, no charge for your first month when you make the switch to lightning speed internet. Experience smoother streaming, faster downloads, and better gaming, all with the reliability of your local team at WTRT and WT Services. Call now to make the upgrade. WTRT and WT Services, keeping your hometown connected.
Say goodbye to leaving Hereford for your heart care. Hereford Regional Medical Center's My Heart program brings cardiology specialists right here to Hereford to deliver heart health checkups that include lab work, heart exams, EKGs, and more. Learn more and make an appointment at dschd.org/cardiology.
At First National Bank of Hereford, we are proud to stand behind our Hereford High School athletes. From touchdowns to tip-offs, you bring heart, hustle, and hometown pride to every game. Where our roots run more than just deep, they are the foundation of our locations. Your only locally owned bank, First National Bank of Hereford, with 4 locations to serve you. Hereford, Freona, and Amarillo Canyon. First National Bank of Hereford, MNLS number 63122, member FDIC. Go Herd!
Lane back with you for Lady Whiteface volleyball today from the Borger High School gym. Up here in Hutchinson County. Pretty nice drive today to the north central part of the Panhandle. Gets a little bit more scenic than our part of the world. Have some hills on the way to Borger, so Lady Whiteface is lining up and the Lady Bulldogs lining up, and I'm not sure if it's parent night or teacher night here, but we'll pause for a sec anyway and listen in to the Star Spangled Banner here.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave?
How about that? A live singing of the national anthem today. Wow, done pretty well from a Borger High School choir member across the way. Lady Bulldogs, coached by Tina Sims. They've got a junior, Brooklyn Keys, senior Katie Wise, sophomore Elia Fernandez, junior Addie Bridges, senior Lexi Estrada, senior Addie Sims, freshman Chelsea Medina, senior Deborah Lopez, senior Giselle Hernandez, and freshman Emma McKinney. In fact, I'm not seeing McKinney out there today, so I don't think she'll be on the floor. Lady Whitefaces, sophomore Lily Madrigal, junior Mia Estrada, junior Jolie Lopez, junior Megan Hernandez, junior Cadence Ramirez, junior Kendall Valdez, senior Sam Grajeda, sophomore Carisma Rivera, junior Tegan Thomas, senior Lexi Vallejo, sophomore Kaylee Alonso, and freshman Brinley Swan. Manager is a junior Callie Bullard, and Coach Emma Russell, Alyssa Lopez, and Marilyn Davila, her assistants.
With number 2, Brooklyn Keys.
Borger now being introduced again. Borger 1-10 on the district campaign. In all honesty, they played us pretty well at home. In fact, won a set in that 3-1 win for the Lady Whitefaces. Borger's kind of improved over the years a little bit in volleyball. I'd say the same, I think, for the Perryton crew. Perryton played us pretty well also, but we'll be looking for a 3-set win today. The Lady Whitefaces will try to roll through here and move on to the schedule. Again, the Lady Herd, to some degree, out of their hands is the postseason dream, but they'll still have to win them all to four things to work out their way. Again, it's going to require a little bit of a downfall from Dumas. And Dumas they've got a couple tough games left. I think I saw they had Canyon and Randall and then Pampa. Pampa, their final game of the season. They beat Canyon the first time around, actually. Canyon with 2 losses on the season, one of those to Dumas, one of those to Randall the first time they played. So things are interesting here in 4-4A volleyball. Teams meeting one last time. They'll shake hands and get this thing started on this Saturday afternoon. A pretty cold overnight expected for us here in the Panhandle, with the 30s predicted for early tomorrow morning. Borger will start with Estrada, Medina, Sims, Bridges, Hernandez, and Lopez, I think. The sophomore libero is going to come in for Estrada to start this one on the Lady Whitefaces side. It'll be Lopez, Grajeda, Vallejo, Ramirez, Madrigal, and Kendall Valdez to start for Coach Russell and crew today. Just about ready to roll here. Gonna see a 12:20 start time for the Lady Herd today. We could almost call this on time still. Madrigal serves, played up by Bridges. They set Bridges back in the middle through Hereford's block. Lily plays it up. Kendall to Lexi. We'll just free ball one over here. Borger now with a chance to set something up. Bridges again set in the middle. Lady Whitefaces get a block on it. Borger keeps it alive. Valdez from the back row. Madrigal plays to Lopez. Jolie puts a big swing on it and gets the kill. Lopez through the block of Borger. 1-0 Hereford, leading here in set 1. Lily will serve again for the Lady Whitefaces. Bridges plays it up. Medina to Sim. She just throws one over and gets the kill. 1-all here in Borger on this Saturday afternoon. Best 3 of 5. In for the Lady Bulldogs is Katie Wise. She'll go to the service line. Valdez plays it up. Good first touch to Madrigal. Sets Grajeda into Borger's block. Kendall plays it up. Lily behind her to Vallejo. Lexi just throws one long. Borger will now set Sims on the far side. Big swing through Hereford's block. Lily plays it up. Lexi kind of bops one over there. Borger again to Bridges. It's long. 2-1. Hereford leads here on a long hit by Addie Bridges. Bridges, a junior. She's a good all-around athlete for the Lady Bulldogs. Emma McKinney is playing. She was wearing a jumper earlier. I didn't see her number. She's a freshman, tall freshman. They set Sims. Lopez plays it up. Madrigal back to Jolie. Big swing on it from Lopez. It's in. And Jolie with a couple of good kills here to start this one in Borger. 3-1 Hereford leads. Lexi Vallejo to the service line. Lexi and Sam honored on Tuesday for senior night. And they'll be missed. Had a good run as a Lady Whiteface on the volleyball floor. And Hereford just doing what we can to keep it alive, and we do. Borger now with a chance here. They'll just free ball one over as well. McKinney does. Valdez plays it up. Madrigal sets Thomas on the near side. Teagan with a big swing. Borger digs it up. Sims on the far side. It's long. Great job by Valdez. Had her arms out and pulled him back in to watch one go long. It's a 4-1 lead for Hereford here in set 1. Lexi serves. Bridges plays it up. They set McKinney. Big swing on it. Valdez digs from the back row. Grajeda to Thomas. Sims plays it up. Borger sets Sims. She throws one over. Lexi's there. Lily dumps one off. Borger with a one-handed save. Oh, Lopez, great save from Jolie to keep it alive. We free ball it over. Borger with a no chance. Actually, Bridges couldn't make a play on it. Great hustle from the Lady Whiteface D there to keep that one alive and just put it back in play. 5-1. Hereford leads by 4. Vallejo serves. Great serve. Borger gets it to McKinney, and McKinney puts a little mustard on that one. Gets her first kill off the Lady Whiteface block into the Borger grandstands. 5-2. Bridges serving for Borger. And we can't play it. That would have been close to being out. One we probably needed to play, but hesitated just a hair. Ace for Bridges, 3-5. Borger trails by 2. Big serve from Bridges. She gets another ace. And I think we just weren't ready for him. Addie to just put a big time swing on it. She's a pitcher for the softball squad. That one is long. 5-4. First service error of the day belongs to Borger. 6-4 now, my apologies. Hereford up by 2. Grajeda serves. Borger plays it up. Estrada to McKinney into the net. Hereford point, 7-4. We lead by 3. Grajeda serves. They set Estrada. A bad set on Borger's side. Vallejo with the diving dig. Thomas going to roll one over from the 10-foot line. It's long. 7-5. Hereford up by 2 here. We've played them before, but almost like a feeling out period here early in this first set. Sims with the jump serve. Vallejo plays her up. Good pass to Lily. Rivera is set from Madrigal and puts a big swing on it in the middle for the kill. Kaylee Alonso comes in for Lopez. Will give Lopez a breather, and Alonso goes to the service line. Estrada plays it up. Sims back to Estrada. Big swing on it. Valdez is there. Lily sets Thomas on the near side. Teagan through the block and down. Gets the kill. 9-5. Hereford up by 4. Alonso serves. Good serve. They play it to Keys on the far side. Thomas now on the near side into Borger's block and out. Teagan with her second kill. Lady Whitefaces with 5 earned points here out of their 10. Playing pretty good volleyball so far. Alonso serves. Borger plays it up. Sims tries to dump it over and puts it in the net. Lady Herd up 11-5 here. Coach Sims wants a timeout, and we'll take one with her. Lady Whitefaces lead by 6. We're back in 30 seconds. Every industry doesn't have the luxury of a one-stop shop, but for metalwork, well, Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply is just that. Metal in stock and the tools to work it, Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply on South 385 in Hereford specializes in metalwork equipment and the metal to get the job done. They can even deliver material and supplies to your current or next work site. Visit Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply today to keep your project rolling. Well, I got to give a shout out to Dorina here, has hooked me up with a stadium seat sitting in the stands, and it's a big upgrade for sure. Lady Whitefaces lead 11-5 here. And Kaylee Alonso will serve for Hereford with the 6-point lead. Borger Keys plays it up. Sims double touches. Lady Whitefaces up 12-5 now here over the Lady Bulldogs. That's what we need. We need to just roll through this one today. Alonso serves. Sims to Estrada. It's out. Hereford up 13-5. And Alonzo will continue a little bit of a run here at the service line. Kaylee serves. Borger plays it up again. Not a good first touch. And Borger with the double touch. Lady Whiteface is up 14-5. I think we see a couple more points rattled off and maybe see another Borger timeout. Alonzo with another great serve. She's just watching him drop out of the middle. McKinney gets the kill. Valdez tried the pancake save and just couldn't get there in time. Emma McKinney with her second. And we'll see a couple subs in for Borger. Hernandez in and Lopez in for the Lady Bulldogs. Lopez, she served well last time we played them. Lots of top spin. Valdez, good first touch. Lily sets Teagan on the near side. Rolls through Borger's block. They play it up. Hernandez on the far side. I don't think that one ever got over the net, but we'll give the block to Madrigal anyway. Let her pick up a stat. 15-6. Hereford up by 9. Thomas serving for the Lady Whitefaces. Not a good touch from Borger. It's back Hereford's way. We try the volley. Borger keeps it alive. Estrada to Hernandez on the far side. Valdez digs her on the back row. Madrigal to Vallejo now. Lexi, big swing, gets the kill. Lexi's first kill of the afternoon. And Thomas will serve again for the Lady Whitefaces. Couple sophomores, few sophomores on the court, a couple juniors, and senior Lexi Vallejo at the moment. Thomas serves. Hernandez plays it up. They set Estrada on the near side. Into Hereford's block. Borger keeps it alive. Madrigal now to Vallejo. Lexi, another big swing. That one off the Borger touch into the stands. Lexi gets her second kill of the day, and it's 17-6. Hereford up by 11. Really a bluebird day. There was some cloud bank off to way to our east. Driving up to Borger this morning. Borger just going to free ball one over. Hereford with a chance. Alonzo to Madrigal to Rivera. Almost into the net, but Carisma saving herself. Valdez now to Vallejo. Through Borger's block, they play it up. Sims to Estrada, who just pushes one over. Alonzo's there. Madrigal to Thomas off the 10-foot line. Always kind of a weird angle. Teagan couldn't get it up, and it's 17-7 now. Bridges back in for the Lady Bulldogs. Lexi Estrada to serve. Senior for Borger. Cadence Ramirez in for the Lady Whitefaces. Rivera, I think that one was Rivera in the middle. I'm going to miss one kill here on our stats today. We'll just tell you. Bridges puts one over. Ramirez digs it up. Madrigal to Grajeda. Sam going to get the kill. And Coach Sims wants a timeout. 19-7. Lady Whitefaces lead by 12. We'll send it back to the studios for a 30-second break and be back here in Borger. Back in 30 seconds.
My name is Christy Vollmer, Deputy Superintendent of Hereford ISD. At Hereford ISD, we believe in the power of education. With 8 campuses that house around 4,000 students, we are committed to children and dedicated to excellence. Our passionate educators inspire students to explore, create, and excel in all they do. From academics to the arts, we foster a well-rounded education. Together, we build a supportive community where every child can shine and achieve their dreams. Go Herd!
Kendall Valdez serving for the Lady Whitefaces with a 12-point lead here in set 1, 19-7. Valdez, junior libero for the Lady Whitefaces, gets an ace. Oh no, that was absolutely in, and the line judge for Borger may need to toss her my glasses. All right, we had that one come back our way. That was clearly in. I don't know how. I don't know, folks. 20-7, Hereford up by 13. The table ref going to make sure they get that all squared away in the scorer's book. Valdez will serve again for Hereford. Fernandez plays it up. Sims sets Bridges into Hereford block. On Hereford's side, though, we play it up again. Alonzo to Vallejo. She pushes one over. Lopez, Sims to Bridges. Big swing. She gets the kill. That's her first of the day, and it's 20-8. Keys out, and Chelsea Medina, one of two freshmen on Borger's team in. Medina serves, it's a jump serve, good serve. Alonzo plays it up. Madrigal to Vallejo on the near side. Lexi with a big swing, it's played up by Borger. They set Sims on the far side. She just tips one over and gets the kill. That's her second. Hereford up 20-9 here. And Medina serves again for the Lady Bulldogs. This one played up by Alonzo. Valdez to Vallejo. Lexi puts one long. It's a kill for Lexi. Her third. 21-9. Alonzo out. Lopez back in for the Lady Whitefaces. Madrigal serves. Bridges plays it up. They set Bridges, who just tips one over. And she's going to get the kill there. Couple subs come in for Borger to receive the serve. Cadence Ramirez, Kendall Valdez, Lexi Vallejo, and Lily Madrigal on the back row for Hereford at the moment. This one comes to Valdez. Good touch to Lily. She sets Vallejo behind her. Lexi's long. 22-10. Borger within 12, but this one's still going to go the Lady Whiteface's way. Wise serves. Ramirez to Madrigal to Grajeda. Borger plays it back up. Hereford has a chance here. We set Vallejo on the far side. Oh, Borger almost kept it alive, but Lexi picks up her fourth kill, 23-10. Hereford up by 13. And Thomas back in for the Lady Whitefaces as Lexi goes to the service line. Lexi serves. Bridges plays it up. They set Sims in the middle. Valdez is there. Madrigal to Thomas. Teagan, big swing. Gets the kill, 24-10. Teagan with her third. And Vallejo will serve again for the Lady Herd. Lexi serves. They set to McKinney. It's out, 25-10. Hereford wins set one. And just like that, we roll on to set number 2 here in Borger on this Saturday afternoon. Hereford with a 25-10 win. Send it back to the studios for 2 minutes and be back with your set number 2 here on KPAN.
Morning people wake up for peace and quiet. McDonald's breakfast people, we wake up for the sweet rush of getting that warm, delicious breakfast right before it ends.
Level up your breakfast at McDonald's with a classic sausage McMuffin with egg. Get 2 for just $6 and pair them with a delicious caramel frappe. Save time and order ahead in the app. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Single item at regular price.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Start here. AC. Go anywhere. Amarillo College is the place to prepare. AC.
I wanted to be a nurse for years. Amarillo College helped me get there. I had a job lined up even before I graduated. With my degree from AC, I can go anywhere and do anything.
Trust your future to a college that cares. Start here. AC. Go anywhere.
Texans, let's talk. Why should you be forced to choose between first-class service and Texas-sized resources? You shouldn't. First Financial Bank gives you both, a personalized touch and strong financial foundation, No more compromising. Whether it's to fuel your startup dreams, cover short-term business expenses, or take your existing business to the next level, First Financial has your business lending needs in mind. Texans, let's get banking. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Whatever your type of home, experience a new level of home comfort with the new Bryant Evolution system. When Evolution connects control, this advanced system can communicate with both your indoor and outdoor units for increased comfort and efficiency. Ask your Bryant dealer about an Evolution heating and cooling system today.
Call Bob's Heating and Air at 364-1195, your local factory authorized Bryant dealer. All right, back in Borger, Lady Whitefaces with a 25-10 set 1 win to get things started on this Saturday afternoon. Set 2 coming up shortly. Valdez going to check in for Rivera. It'll be Alonzo, Ramirez, Madrigal, Grajeda, Vallejo, and Kendall Valdez. Your starting 6 for set 2 here. In for the Bulldogs is Fernandez for Estrada. She'll join Bridges, Hernandez, Lopez, and freshman Chelsea Medina. Medina serving right now for the Lady Bulldogs.
Back at the bottom? Yeah.
Jump serves. Good serve. Alonzo, good touch there. They set Grajeda in the middle. She pushes one over. Borger keeps it alive. Oh, just rolls it over. Madrigal to Cadence, to Lexi. Rolls one over. Lexi's going to get the kill. Lexi with her 5th. Good offense today from the Lady Herd. Lopez will come in for Kaylee Alonzo. Jolie with a couple kills early in this one. And Lily will serve for Hereford.
Just an idea.
Bridges to Sims here, rolls it through Hereford's block. We keep it alive. Valdez to Lexi now. Vallejo throws one long and it just finds the back line. Her 6th kill, Hereford up 2-0. In set number 2, again leading by a set. Lily serves for Hereford. That one kind of had some knuckle action on it, floated out. First service error for the Lady Whitefaces today. Borger brings Wise in, who will go to the service line. It's a floater. Ramirez plays it up. Madrigal sets Lopez on the far side. Jolie, big swing through Hereford's block, or Borger's block. Borger keeps it alive to Sims through Hereford's block, and Sims gets the kill. That's her 3rd. Lady Bulldogs tied at 2 here now in set number 2. Wise serves again for Borger. This one's a harder one. Ramirez, good first touch to Madrigal. They set Lopez on the far side. Big swing from Jolie. She gets the kill, her 3rd. And Thomas will come in for Cadence now. And Lexi will go to the service line for Hereford. Vallejo serves. Wise plays it up. They set Bridges on the far side, and when they really set Bridges, that's a hard one to find a block on or maybe even a dig. 3-all here. Bridges gets her 3rd kill. And she serves. Madrigal to Vallejo, and she's long. That's going to make it 4-3. Borger up by 1 now. Bridges into the net. Second service error for the Lady Bulldogs. 5-4. 4-4. Rivera is back in for Hereford. Valdez will take a breather. Sam serves. Medina plays it up. Sims to McKinney. Hereford right there on the block. Borger going to keep it alive. Wow. Lopez now to Madrigal. Sets Thomas on the far side. Teagan with the throw. And gets the kill. Coach Sims thought they had the save there. It was a good effort from the Lady Bulldogs, but the ref calling it down. Thomas with the kill. Hereford up by 1. Good serve from Grajeda. They set Estrada on the near side. Sam digs her up. Madrigal to Thomas. Teagan, big swing. Medina sets Sims, big swing. Grajeda with the dig. Oh, and Estrada's there on the volley. We can't play it up. She gets her first kill. 5-5 here in set number 2. Grajeda's out. Rivera in, Valdez in for the Lady Whitefaces. Sims serves. We can't play it. It's an ace. It's just been of late. We've given up more aces, kind of trying to play the sidearm ball on the back row. Sims serves again, and when it's a hard serve, you gotta have your body there. Thomas on the far side rolls one over. Borger, oh man. Borger kind of with a misplay, but Estrada taking control and putting it down from the center of the net. Borger up by 2 here in set 2. Lady Whitefaces need to find some points here. Sims serves for the Lady Bulldogs. It's a good serve. Vallejo plays it. We set Thomas off the 10-foot line. Teagan's long. 8-5. Borger up here in set number 2. Sims will serve again for the Lady Bulldogs. It's another good serve, good touch from Valdez. Madrigal to Lopez, big swing. Borger digs her up on the back row. Sims sets Keys. Valdez plays her up. Madrigal to Rivera, she just tips one over. Carisma with the kill. Her second of the day for the Lady Whiteface sophomore. Lopez and Alonso will switch spots. Kaylee comes in to serve. Hereford trails by 2. Alonso serves. Estrada to Sims, back to Estrada, big swing into the net. Hereford back within 1 now, as Kaylee will serve again for the girls in maroon and white. Alonso serves. Sims to Keys. Borger gets the kill. Just found the back corner. Keys with her first. Lopez will come in to serve for the Lady Bulldogs. This is senior Deborah Lopez. Alonso to Valdez. Thomas off the 10-foot line just rolls one over and gets the kill. Teagan really just kind of trying to keep it alive there. Borger puts one in the net, point for Hereford. 9-9. Thomas serves for the Lady Whitefaces. Teagan with the jump serve. Good serve. Borger can't play it. Ace for Teagan. Teagan will serve again for the Lady Whitefaces. Another good one. It's another ace. Thomas just getting them over the net to fall, and Coach Sims wants a timeout. Of the Lady Whitefaces have kind of turned it on here in set 2. We lead 11-9, up a set, back in 30 seconds.
Your business, farm, or ranch and home is unique, and success depends in part on a cost-effective and convenient supply of quality fuel. When you trust your fueling needs to Gooden Fuels, it's one less detail for you to manage. Commercial fuel in bulk, delivered to your above or below ground tank, serving the Western Texas Panhandle with gasoline, diesel, and propane. Gooden Fuels in Hereford at 806-364-3366. Call them today to discuss your fuel needs.
Well, we'll also quickly tell you, it's a pretty, actually we'll wait maybe in between sets to give you an update here. Teagan Thomas will serve with a 2-point lead for the Lady Whitefaces. Borger plays it up. Lopez to Sims to Estrada. She rolls one over. Thomas is there. Madrigal sets Lexi on the far side. Lexi with the throw, and Vallejo's going to get the kill, her 7th. Hereford up 12-9. Tegan continues.
Texas Federal Credit Union.
Tegan continues her work from the service line. Estrada plays it up. Sims
From checking and savings to loans and more, we
to
offer a full lineup of
Hernandez,
financial
who gets the
services
kill.
at both our Hereford and Dimmitt locations. We've been helping families, individuals, and businesses reach their financial goals for nearly a century. When you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're an owner. Just like our athletes on the field and the court, at Hereford Texas Federal Credit Union, teamwork makes the dream work. Become part of our team today. Go Herd.
Estrada serves. Hereford plays it up. Keys to Sims on the far side. Bridges just pushes one over. Lady Whitefaces with a great save by Cadence Ramirez right there. And a big block from Madrigal, but Borger can't keep it alive. Lily's going to get the block. It was a great save from Cadence. And a good block from Lily. 13-10. Hereford up by 3 here. Valdez serves for the Lady Whitefaces. It's an ace. Oh no, Borger keeps it alive. It's a great serve. Ramirez with another good dig, and Vallejo with a huge swing on it. She's going to get the kill. Lexi's 8th here in Borger on this Saturday afternoon. Kendall Valdez continues some pretty good work. I jinxed her. Into the net. Second service error for Hereford. Keys out and Medina in for the Lady Bulldogs. Chelsea Medina, freshman, serves. Ramirez plays it up. Madrigal to Grajeda behind her through Borger's block. They keep it alive. Medina sets Hernandez. Cadence is there. Madrigal sets Grajeda on the slide. We can't, just had some, we were kind of out of position and a little off timing there. Sam put it into the net. 14-12, Hereford up by 2. Medina serves for Borger. Jump serves. Valdez plays it up. Madrigal dumps one over. Medina. Fernandez to Hernandez. Cadence plays her up. We set Lexi on the far side. Big swing. Borger just going to keep it alive here with a little luck. Madrigal sets Vallejo in the middle. Lexi, big swing. Borger plays her up. Medina dumps it over. Ramirez with a great dig. And Madrigal called for the lift, and that was close. I've certainly seen some more obvious lifts this season than that one. 13-14, Borger back within 1. Medina serves. Valdez, good touch to Madrigal. Quick set to Sam in the middle. Grajeda gets the kill. Grajeda's second. Alonso out, Lopez back in. Madrigal to the service line. Borger sets Sims, big swing, it's long. Madrigal serves 16-13. Hereford up in this set 2. Bridges set in the middle. She can't play it. She plays it into the Hereford block and then tries the volley, and it's long. Hereford up by 4 now, 17-13. Madrigal serves. Bridges plays her up. Medina back to Bridges. It's long. 18-13, Hereford up by 5. Coach Sims asking her assistant how many timeouts she has left. She wants to take one. Lily puts it over. Bridges plays it up. Medina now to the libero. Oh, she gets the kill off the 10-foot line through the block of Grajeda and down. That was sophomore Alaya Fernandez. And Wise will come in to serve for Borger here. Valdez plays it up. Good touch to Madrigal. We set Lopez on the far side. And Jolie long on that one, 18-15. Wise will serve again for Borger. She floats one over. Cadence plays it up. Madrigal to Grajeda. Sam with the throw, it's in. She gets her third. Thomas comes in for Cadence Ramirez. And Lexi goes to the service line, leading by 4. Great serve from Vallejo. Borger keeps it alive, but out. Point Hereford 20-15. Coach Sims wants a timeout. Lady Whitefaces up 20-15, leading by a set here. We'll send it back to the studios for a 30-second break.
Did you know that all prepaid funeral plans are transferable? If you purchased a prepaid funeral plan through another funeral home, you are not in any way obligated to use that funeral home in your time of need. The Texas Department of Banking and the Texas Department of Insurance allow individuals to change funeral homes and use a funeral home of their choice. Allow Mendez and Mullins Family Funeral Home and our licensed funeral directors to explain the easy process of transferring your funeral plan. Hereford's only family-owned and operated funeral home. Our family serving your family.
Mighty Maroon Band competing in UIL competition this afternoon. That'll be at Dick Bivens Stadium. I think they're leaving town about 1:30 or so. Saw the Panhandle Panther band truck heading west on Highway 60 as we were heading east towards Panhandle this morning. Vallejo serves Hereford up 20-15. Bridges plays it to Medina. They set Bridges on the slide. Hereford had a block on it, but it fell for Bridges. She gets her 4th kill. And it's 20-16 now in set 2. Bridges serves. Good server for Borger. Puts a lot on it. Valdez with a good touch. Madrigal to Grajeda off the 10-foot line. Sam had some topspin on it, but couldn't get it to find that back corner. Borger now within 3 as Bridges will go to the service line here. Good serve, it's an ace. Her 3rd ace. And again, we got to be ready for her. She can hit the ball hard. 20-18, Hereford up by 2. Need to rattle off some points here. Bridges serves, Vallejo plays it up. Thomas to Grajeda, who free balls one over. Bridges, Medina, Estrada in the center. Miss set for the Lady Bulldogs, 21-18, Hereford up by 3. Rivera's gonna come in for Valdez. She'll join Thomas, Lopez, Madrigal, Vallejo, and Grajeda, who serves. Good serve from Sam. Sims sets Estrada on the near side. Lexi digs her up. Madrigal to Rivera, and that was an offset for us. Pretty much a mirror of the Borger mistake. 21-19, Hereford leads by 2. Sims serves for Borger. Valdez plays it up. We set Thomas. Teagan rolls one over. Sims dumps one over. Vallejo's there. Madrigal to Lopez, who just tips one over. Borger keeps it alive. Keys. Lexi holding up a 2. She wanted a call there. Great swing on it from Lopez. Lexi gets the kill, or Jolie, my apologies, with her 4th kill today. She'll take a breather as Kaylee Alonso comes in. Borger had a hand on it, but onto the scorer's table it went. 21-19. Alonso serving for the Lady Whitefaces. Oh, wow. Kaylee just misses the top of the net. And it's the Lady Herd's 3rd service error, 22-20. Lopez serving for Borger. Alonso plays it up. Madrigal to Thomas, who will just free ball one over. Lopez, Sims to Estrada, into Hereford's block. She plays it back up Hereford's way. Madrigal to Valdez, to Teagan, who just tips one over. Borger keeps it alive. Lady Whitefaces, just staying with it at least. And Borger sends one long, 23-20. Lady Whitefaces with a couple one-handers to keep that ball alive on that one and get the point on the Borger error. Thomas will serve for Hereford. Teagan floats one over. Estrada to Sims. Alonso plays it up. Madrigal to Vallejo. Big swing from Lexi. Lady Whitefaces again with some one-handers to keep it alive. Alonso free balls it over. Borger sets Estrada, and it's out. 24-20. Hereford one away from set 2 on this Saturday afternoon. About 40 minutes into this one. Thomas serves. Hernandez plays her up. Again, they misset Estrada. Teagan with a one-hander just to send it back Borger's way. And Teagan digs on the back row. Valdez to Vallejo off the 10-foot line. Lopez plays her up. They set Fernandez here on the near side, and it's out. Oh, they're going to call a tip on the Lady Whitefaces. 24-21. Hernandez with her second kill. Bridges will come in. And Estrada goes to the service line for the Lady Bulldogs. Ramirez in for Thomas on Hereford's side. And Estrada serves. We play it up. Madrigal sets Rivera. Huge swing from Carisma, but Borger keeps it alive here. Valdez digs on the back row. Madrigal to Vallejo. Lexi rolls one over. Estrada plays it up. Sims dumps it over into the blocker, Rivera. Borger with another chance, and Keys puts it into the net. Hereford wins set 2, 25-21 here. Up 2 sets on the Lady Bulldogs. Hereford's won 25-10, 25-21. We'll send it back for 2 minutes and be back with set 3 on KPAN.
Texas Hedge Risk Management helps farmers and cattle feeders manage their risk. Bottom lines are important, and you can protect the equity you are building in your operation, all while having a plan for market fluctuations. Give Lauren Urbanzik a call at 806-484-1214 or visit texashedgerisk.com. We understand that being highly adaptable in an ever-changing market is what's really important. texashedgerisk.com.
Is CBS News.
For generations, First Bank Southwest has been there to help the working hands that have shaped this great land. Chances are we helped your father, his father, and even his father. We understand for some a handshake is a stronger bond than a piece of paper. And even though times can be tough, folks around here are tougher. And that's why we're as proud of our Panhandle roots as you are. First Bank Southwest, moving your generation in the right direction. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The brightest star in the Lone Star State, Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center. One price selling makes it easy to buy. You get 5-star treatment, we treat you great. We're stars in a great selection, the quality and value too. Stevens does it all for you. You get 5-star treatment every day. Stevens 5-Star Car and Truck Center.
Ready to supercharge your internet? Upgrade to blazing fast 1 gig speeds today with WTRT and WT Services, your hometown provider you know and trust. Sign up now and enjoy 1 month free. That's right, no charge for your first month when you make the switch to lightning speed internet. Experience smoother streaming, faster downloads, and better gaming, all with the reliability of your local team at WTRT and WT Services. Call now to make the upgrade. WTRT and WT Services, keeping your hometown connected.
All right, back in Borger with you on this Saturday afternoon. Lady Whitefaces up 2 sets here over the Lady Bulldogs. Did want to give you a update from last night's game. If you were with us, Caleb Ramirez went out in the second quarter with an injury. We could just tell it had to do with his leg or ankle last night from the booth, but happy to report it is not fractured, anything like that. It was I believe, a high ankle sprain, and he's bruised up pretty good. Talking with his pops earlier, he went to rehab this morning already, though. So working on getting it back to good. So wish you a speedy recovery, Caleb, and again, the best news out of all that is it's not a broken bone or anything like that. So Lady Whitefaces up 2 sets, 25-10, 25-21 over Borger. Was also going to mention to Ryan Wick, if he's listening, and any of the folks that went to Pampa or Perryton on the football route, I saw today the Borger Brahms. If you were rolling through Pampa and wanted Brahms, it said, visit our Borger location while we're remodeling. a quarter way across the Panhandle. So I may have to visit it today after the game. Madrigal serves to start set 3. Lopez plays it up. Sims sets Bridges behind her. Big swing, big block from the Lady Whitefaces. Borger going to keep it alive, though, and get it back over. Valdez to Madrigal to Grajeda again. And Fernandez plays her up. Medina just free balls one over. Cadence digs it up. Lily sets Lexi. Big swing, big block from Bridges. That's her first Borger block of the day. And Lady Bulldogs up 1-0. Chelsea Medina, the freshman, serving for Borger. Cadence, good pass to Madrigal. They set Grajeda in the middle. She throws one in. 1-1. Sam with her 4th kill on the day. Lexi leading the Lady Whiteface O with 8 kills. Tegan Thomas comes in for Cadence Ramirez. And Vallejo goes to the service line for Hereford. Lexi serves. Lopez plays her up. Medina to Hernandez. It's long. Lady Whiteface point 2-1. Hereford up here in set number 3. Again, Lady Whiteface is on the road to Perryton on Tuesday. A couple road games here. Then we'll be back home for the district finale against Randall. Oh, great save from Valdez. Borger going to keep it alive as well. Lady Whitefaces. Grajeda, Madrigal to Thomas on the near side. Big swing on it. Kendall with a one-hander. Vallejo now to Tegan again. She rolls it over Borger's block that time. Lopez sets Sims on the far side. Vallejo with a great dig. Lopez with a great save. Borger keeps it alive. Valdez on the back row. Madrigal to Thomas off the 10-foot line. Tegan into the block, but Hereford keeps it alive. Valdez to Madrigal now. She's off the 10-foot line. Medina Bridges to Hernandez. And just finds the open area on the Lady Whiteface side of the floor. Great point there that goes Borger's way. Wise comes in. Valdez, Vallejo, and Thomas set to receive the serve. It's into the net. 3rd service error for the Lady Bulldogs. 3-2, Hereford up in this one. Grajeda serving for the Lady Whitefaces. Wise plays it up. Medina sets Bridges. It's long. She was going for the Hereford bench over there. 4-2, Hereford up by 2. Grajeda serves. Bridges to Medina to Fernandez. Madrigal plays it up. Vallejo sets Tegan behind her into Borger's block. Lady Whitefaces keep it alive. Dewey Grajeda gets it over. Wow. Great save from Sam Grajeda. And then Bridges pulls off the heads up, just kind of the dump over at the net. Gets the kill, 4-3. She'll go to the service line. Fernandez out. Lexi Estrada in for Borger. Hard serve. Lexi plays her up. Madrigal to Rivera. We throw it long. Borger's there. Sims through Hereford's block. Madrigal digs. Valdez sets Thomas off the 10-foot line. Tegan tried to put a little cut on it back down the sideline here, and instead had a little too much topspin on it into the net. 4-all here as Addie Bridges serves for Borger. It's long. 5-4, Hereford back up by 1. Kaylee Alonso in for Lopez. Alonso goes to the service line. Leading by 1. Wise, Sims to Estrada. Thomas digs it. Madrigal sets Thomas. Tegan into the block, but keeps it alive. Borger now with the chance, set to Sims. Vallejo, Madrigal, or Valdez to Thomas off the 10-foot line. And Tegan, Borger had a misstep there. Tegan just kind of rolled one over, and the Borger player in position ducked out of the way, and what do you know, hit the hardwood. 6-4, Alonso serves. Sims sets McKinney. Big swing, great dig from Madrigal. Tegan's gonna free ball one over for Hereford. Wise plays it to Medina, to McKinney again into Hereford's block. Borger keeps it alive, they don't. That was an error from Fernandez, who put it into the net. 7-4, Hereford up by 3. Alonzo serves. They set McKinney, who puts it into the net. 8-4, Hereford up by 4 now. And Borger started this set pretty good, but I know we're not too deep into it, but the wheels, at least the lug nut is loose for sure. Alonzo serves. Wise plays it up. Sims dumps it over. Kaylee to Lily to Thomas, who will just free ball one over. Wise keeps it alive. Medina sets Estrada in the middle, and Lexi gets the kill. Estrada, her third. 8-5, Hereford up by 3. Keys comes in for Medina. Keys, a junior for the Lady Bulldogs, and senior Addie Sims goes to the service line. The daughter of the coach. Lily sets Thomas, big swing on it through Borger's block. Sims now to McKinney on the far side. It's a big hit, but Valdez is there. Madrigal just dumps one over. McKinney plays it back our way. Alonzo, Lily, Teagan on the near side. Big swing from Thomas. Wise plays it up on the back row. Sims sets to Keys. Valdez is there for Hereford. And we set Rivera in the middle. Hits it into the block and down. And Rivera gets her third kill today. Teagan Thomas serves for the Lady Herd. Wise plays it up. Sims sets behind her to McKinney. Valdez is there. Madrigal to Rivera. She's long. Rivera kind of can see Coach Russell talking to her. She kind of leans back a little bit sometimes. That'll be something they work on in practice and certainly in the offseason this year. Just a sophomore. But it really messes the angle up when you do that. 9-6, Lopez serves for Borger. Ramirez to Madrigal, who dumps one over. Lily gets her first kill of the day. Hereford up 10-6. Rivera out, Grajeda back in for Coach Russell's crew. Junior Kendall Valdez to the service line. Great serve from Valdez. Her second ace. Hit the top of the net and then the floor. That one a little longer. Estrada plays it up. Sims missets Borger. Borger misplays the attack. It's 12-6. Coach Sims wants a timeout. We'll take one with her. Hereford leads 12-6 in set 3. We're back in 30 seconds.
Say goodbye to leaving Hereford for your heart care. Hereford Regional Medical Center's My Heart program brings cardiology specialists right here to Hereford to deliver heart health checkups that include lab work, heart exams, EKGs, and more. Learn more and make an appointment at dschd.org/cardiology.
Back in Borger on this Saturday afternoon, Lady Whitefaces and the Lady Bulldogs in 4-4A volleyball. Hereford looking to move to 5-7 in district play, and probably what's going to be the outcome today. We're up 2 sets. We lead here in set 3, 12-6 over the Lady Bulldogs, and Borger coming out of that timeout looking just a little bit on the down and outside for sure. Valdez serves for Hereford, played up by Lopez. Sims sets Fernandez. Alonzo digs her up. Madrigal sets Grajeda in the middle. Sam with a big swing. Sims digs it up. Estrada sets Keys. It's long, just long. Great judgment from the Lady Herd. 13-6. Hereford up here in set 3. Valdez serves. Lopez plays her up. Sims sets Estrada behind her. Estrada into the block and out. She gets the kill. That is her 4th. And she'll go to the service line for the Lady Bulldogs as Bridges comes in as well. Estrada with the jump serve. Played up by Alonzo. Madrigal to Lexi. Estrada digs it up. Sims sets Bridges. Vallejo off the 10-foot line. Estrada digs her up. Sims to Hernandez over a Hereford block. Valdez is there on the back row. Madrigal sets Grajeda in the center, and Borger can't keep it alive. do what they can, but they can't do it. 14-7, Hereford up here. Fernandez back in for Borger. Estrada out. She was upset coming off the bench there. I don't know what that was about. Madrigal serves. Lopez plays it up on the line. Bridges, big swing into Hereford's block. Swings it again. And Borger going to get one going their way there as Bridges gets the call. Got a pretty good view up here from the top row of the visitor side. And that one was out. 15-7. Medina serving for the Lady Bulldogs. Scorers table going to make sure they have the rotation right and everything. Coach Russell using that as a chance to visit with the players. And we're ready to roll again. Freshman Chelsea Medina to the service line for the Lady Bulldogs. She serves. Valdez plays it up. Good pass to Madrigal. Sets Vallejo behind her. Lexi rolls one over the block. They set Hernandez. She's dug up by Madrigal. Valdez to Lopez on the far side. Jolie, big swing. Borger keeps it alive. Lady Whiteface is just playing a little battle at the net. Borger with a set to Sims now. Valdez plays her up. Madrigal dumps one over. Borger gonna be there. They'll free ball one our way. Ramirez, Madrigal to Vallejo on the near side, and Lexi, woo! That might be the hardest hit ball Lexi's had all season. Blistering kill for Vallejo. 15-8, Hereford up here. I mean, put a swing on it. Lexi serves. Her pops down here our way. And Bridges is long. 16-8, Hereford up, now double Borger up here. Just about to an hour mark on this Saturday afternoon. Vallejo serves. Fernandez plays her up. Hernandez into the net. Hereford point, 17-8. Hereford now up by 9. We'll let Lexi serve the rest of this one out. How about? Lopez plays up the serve. They set Sims, kind of misset her. She gets it over. Madrigal to Valdez to Thomas off the 10-foot line. Tegan, big swing. Borger plays it up. Lady Bulldogs again just free balling one over. Madrigal now to Vallejo off the 10-foot line. She puts a big swing on it. Borger's there. Bridges in the middle is long. 18-8, Hereford up by 10. Coach Sims wants a timeout. Lady Whitefaces leading 18-8 here, up by 2 sets, closing in on a district win on this Saturday afternoon. We'll send it back to the studios here from a sponsor and be back in 30 seconds on KPAN.
At First National Bank of Hereford, we are proud to stand behind our Hereford High School athletes. From touchdowns to tip-offs, you bring heart, hustle, and hometown pride to every game. Where our roots run more than just deep, they are the foundation of our locations. Your only locally owned bank, First National Bank of Hereford, with 4 locations to serve you. Hereford, Freona, and Amarillo Canyon. First National Bank of Hereford, MNLS number 63122, member FDIC. Go Herd!
Back in Borger on this Saturday afternoon, Hereford leading 18-8 over the Lady Bulldogs in set number 3. They'll hit the road to Perryton again on Tuesday, and we'll be back home for that district finale Saturday against the Lady Raiders of Randall. Megan Hernandez coming in for the first time today for Hereford. Vallejo serving for the Lady Whitefaces. It's a great serve. Borger keeps it alive. Sims going to play it off the 10-foot line. Valdez digs her. Madrigal sets Grajeda. Fernandez to Medina. Well, Borger tries to keep it alive. Thomas slaps it back their way. Oh, Sims gets the kill on the Lady Whitefaces. Trying to decide who was going to play that. Haven't had many mistakes today, many of those brain fart errors, and in all honesty, that was probably the first for the Lady Herd. 18-9, Wise serves for Borger. Valdez plays it up, good pass to Madrigal. She sets Grajeda in the middle. Sam throws one over. Bridges to Lily. Kendall sets Megan. Megan into Borger's block and down. Gets the kill, her first. Rivera in for Valdez. Grajeda to the service line. Sam will serve. Played up by Wise. Medina sets Sims. Vallejo digs her up. Grajeda to Thomas. She just pushes one over. Wise to Medina to Bridges, who pushes one over. Lexi picks it up. Lily puts it long. Borger doing what they could. Great effort from the Lady Bulldogs, but Lexi gonna get the kill there, her 10th. Medina sets Bridges, it's long, 21-9. Hereford up by 12. Grajeda serving for the Lady Whitefaces. Good serve. Wise plays it up. Medina sets Fernandez, who's long, 22-9. Hereford up by 13. And just closing in on this one here. Grajeda serves. Fernandez, Wise, McKinney. Good job by the Lady Bulldogs keeping that one alive. Madrigal sets Thomas into Borger's block, and they do keep it alive again here. Grajeda plays it up. Madrigal to Teagan again. Teagan just rolls one over the block that time. Medina set to Sims, and she gets the kill through Hereford's block. That's Sims' 5th on the day. Estrada comes in for Fernandez for the Lady Bulldogs. Bridges serves. Vallejo plays it up. Madrigal sets Teagan on the near side. Thomas gets the kill, 23-10. Teagan with her 7th there. And Alonso's gonna come in for Megan Hernandez. Kaylee will go to the service line. 2 away from a 4-4A match win on this Saturday. Wise plays it up. Sims sets McKinney. She rolls one over. Lexi's there. Thomas bumps it back over. Medina sets Estrada, who just pushes one over. Madrigal to Thomas to Lily. Puts a big swing on it. How about a kill for Madrigal? Her 2nd. Lady Whitefaces 1 away here just over the hour mark on this Saturday. Hereford's going to go to 5-7 in district play here. Borger will drop to 1-11. Sims to McKinney. Alonso plays her up. Madrigal to Vallejo off the 10-foot line. Big swing from Lexi. Fernandez plays it up. Medina to Sims. Lexi digs on the back row. Madrigal to Thomas now off the 10-foot line. Teagan into the block of freshman Emma McKinney. 24-11. Keys comes back in for Medina for Borger. Sims to the service line for the Lady Bulldogs. Sims serves. Valdez plays it up. Madrigal, Rivera. Fernandez keeps it alive. Estrada dumps one over. Alonso's there for Hereford. Madrigal sets Rivera again. And that's all she wrote, folks. Carisma with the kill. 25-11 here in set number 3. Blanking Borger on this Saturday afternoon, 3-0. We'll send it back for a 60-second break and be back to wrap up your stats on the afternoon here on KPAN.
Every industry doesn't have the luxury of a one-stop shop, but for metalwork, well, Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply is just that. Metal in stock and the tools to work it, Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply on South 385 in Hereford specializes in metalwork equipment and the metal to get the job done. They can even deliver material and supplies to your current or next work site. Visit Hamby's Metal and Welding Supply today to keep your project rolling.
My name is Christy Vollmer, Deputy Superintendent of Hereford ISD. At Hereford ISD, we believe in the power of education. With 8 campuses that house around 4,000 students, we are committed to children and dedicated to excellence. Our passionate educators inspire students to explore, create, and excel in all they do. From academics to the arts, we foster a well-rounded education. Together, we build a supportive community where every child can shine and achieve their dreams. Go Herd!
All right, folks, Lady Herd with a big 3-set win over Borger today, 25-10, 25-21, and 25-11. Lady Bulldogs led by Addie Bridges. She had 3 aces, 6 kills, and a block. Addie Sims with 5 kills and 2 aces today. Lexi Estrada with 4 kills, Brooklyn Keys with a kill, Elia Fernandez with a kill, Giselle Hernandez with 3 kills, and Emma McKinney with 2 and a block. For Hereford today, Lexi Vallejo had 10 kills, Tegan Thomas with 7 kills and 2 aces, Rivera had 4 kills, Grajeda had 4 kills, Lopez with 4 kills, Valdez had 2 aces for Hereford, Megan Hernandez with a kill, and Lily Madrigal 2 kills and 2 blocks for the Lady Whitefaces today. Again, Hereford moving to 4-7 in district play, on the road to Perryton on Tuesday, and then back home next Saturday taking on the Lady Raiders. Whiteface football on the road to Dumas next week, so we got a couple road games to go to bring you some Herd coverage. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. That's going to be all for us here on KPAN. Adam and Anastasia, Lane Formby with you on this Saturday. For all your Whiteface sports sponsors, we wish you a wonderful rest of your weekend. We'll see you back Tuesday with Whiteface Sports.